so it looks like GTA 6 has been delayed again. First it was supposed to launch on May 26, 2026, but now Rockstar has officially pushed it all the way to November 19, 2026. The game was already taking forever, and this new delay is honestly getting impossible to tolerate. And since I'm a game developer, and AI is basically supercharging everything these days, I suddenly thought, why not try building my own GTA 6 style game? If they're taking this long, maybe I should just create my own version. What do you think? Should I actually go for it? Alright, so let's actually start building this thing. And for the first step, I went straight to Google's Gemini AI, because, I mean, Google basically runs the whole internet, right? So I figured their AI has to be pretty solid too. I was really curious to see how good it actually is, so I opened it up to help me kickstart the process of making my own GTA style game. Alright, first things first, I'm setting up a timer. We're giving the AI exactly 30 minutes to build this game from scratch. This is going to be a fun little challenge, because now we'll get to see how fast the AI really is when the clock is ticking. So now I'm inside Gemini, and the first thing I told it was, I want to make a GTA 6 style game for the web browser. Give me the code. The moment I hit submit, it didn't reply instantly. It actually took a noticeable amount of time just thinking, processing, and trying to figure out what kind of code it should generate. Oh my god, it actually wrote something. Wait, it's way too long, like way more than I expected. No worries though, let's just copy and paste the entire output and see exactly what it produced. I'm honestly curious to find out what the AI tried to build. Alright, let's paste this code here and check it out. Hold on, let me switch this to full screen for a moment. Great, our game actually started, but wait, instead of making something close to GTA 6, Gemini ended up giving us a classic GTA 1 style top-down 2D game. Still, no problem, at least it created something. Anyway, I decided to test the car it gave us, and honestly, it drives surprisingly well. The controls feel smooth, the movement is clean, no complaints there. But there's one huge problem, the game world is completely empty, not a single NPC anywhere. So yeah, let's go back to Gemini and tell it to add some NPCs, because without characters, this world feels totally lifeless. So here I told Gemini, add some NPCs and vehicles, and also add a player who can shoot bullets and can enter and exit from the vehicle. Again, it took a moment to think, and then it dropped another long block of code for the game. Now the real question is, what exactly did it add this time? Let's open it up and take a proper look. Wow, Gemini actually pulled it off. The player can jump into the car, drive like a pro. And the moment you hit he hops out and instantly switches to combat mode. And the craziest part? His gunfire actually destroys NPCs' vehicles. I wasn't expecting it to get this good. This is seriously cool. Alright, time to test its real power. I wanted to see whether it can actually upgrade this into a full 3D open world experience, not just that tiny top-down demo. So I told it, I want a 3D open world GTA 6 game, and you made a 2D version of it, so fix it. After thinking for a moment, it finally produced a fresh batch of code, so now let's run it and see what kind of 3D open world stuff it actually made. Bro, it did generate something, but seriously, what even is this? It's literally just a box running around on a flat plane. What kind of GTA is that? Now I told it to add a police car and some trees so the game feels more alive. And yeah, now things are finally looking better. The game is much nicer than before, and the player can hop out of the car and walk around freely. And look at this, there's even a blue police car chasing the player down. But the camera still isn't smooth. It keeps snapping to random angles whenever I press the directional keys. So let's get Gemini to fix that too. I told it again to fix the camera and make it smooth, and I also told it to add a shooting feature for the player. And yeah, this time it gave a much better result, and now the game actually feels fun to play. Here you can see the camera now moving smoothly with the player, and the player can fire bullets with the gun without any issues. With only 12 minutes left, I told it to add some NPCs, create a sea around the entire map, and change the ground color so it didn't look plain white. And honestly, it took the game to the next level. Check this out, it even added a bunch of green NPCs wandering around randomly in the game. And when I shoot them, they actually die. Plus, that blue police car is chasing me, and I can also take it out with my gun. This is seriously awesome. Anyway, time was up, but hey, Gemini still managed to build something pretty cool.
Not bad, not bad.
Alright, now let's hop over to ChatGPT and see what kind of GTA-style game it can whip up. I'm curious to check how good it really is and what kind of world and features it can throw at us compared to Gemini. But wait, let me set the 30-minute timer first. So just like I did with Gemini, I told ChatGPT, I want to make a GTA 6 game for the web browser, give me the code. And yeah, after I hit submit, it also took a moment to process and think. Then it generated a pretty long script. So let's test it out and see what it actually made. Man, this one also ended up making making a GTA 1 style top-down game, but honestly, it looks a bit better than Gemini's version. At least this one added NPCs, and the car driving feature actually feels alright. So yeah, whatever it made, it's still kind of cool. So I told ChatGPT, you made a 2D top-down game, now give me the 3D version. And after that, it processed for a bit and started generating a completely new code setup. I'm curious to see if it can make a real 3D open world version this time. So let's check out what it built. Yeah, it's made a few things right, and this actually looks like a rough third-person prototype. There are some box-shaped NPCs roaming around randomly, and the ground is green, so it kinda looks like the player is walking on grass. Anyway, let's have it add a police car that can chase the player. So then I told it, along with the shooting system, add a police car, and also add a car driving system, so the player can actually drive vehicles in the game. Yeah, it looks like things are getting a bit better now, but wait, what is this? The police cars are just spinning in circles around the player. Bro, why are they acting like this? What even happened to them? After playing for a while, I realized I can actually shoot and destroy those police cars to stop their weird spinning behavior. And besides that, I can walk up to the car, get inside, and drive it too, which honestly feels pretty fun. And yeah, I can hop out, shoot around for a bit with my gun, and then jump into another car and drive that too. Man, time's up. But no worries, I think ChatGPT actually made a better GTA-style game than Gemini. What do you guys think? Comment below and let me know.